Well, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Sir Charles Hunt, my compatriot, Dr. Nigel Stroker. Welcome, Nigel.
Thank you. Good evening.
Another big week in Brisbane this week. Another big one. Gotta love this city.
Who doesn't?
Well, maybe some people do, but I certainly do. And maybe let's get straight into some broken news. So here's some local news for all you Brisbane people. A dead body was found in an inner city apartment this morning. Paramedics at the scene said they were unable to revive the 96-year-old man who died peacefully in his sleep the night before. Police say the death was not suspicious, and my editor said this story was not newsworthy, but neither is this.
Why would the paramedics try and revive someone that died the night before?
It's a very, very good question, Stroker. I did know an ambulance officer once called Drew Fakakis. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, Mr. Drew Fakakis. He was asked to leave. He did a lot of resuscitation of dead, expired people, but that's probably another news story for later on, I'd suggest.
Distressed local residents received counselling after they witnessed what they saw was a tree caught up a cat.
Tree caught up a cat? I can tell you what, I drove a tank up a cat once. I don't like cats very much. They ate my birds at home. I had 3 nice little starlings who come in for breakfast with me, and this bloody cat ate them all. So I ran over it with my tank. It was very hissed off, I can tell you that. Didn't like it at all. No, it didn't. Don't like cats, everyone. Sorry. Sorry, Stroker. Is it mine? Oh, it's mine. Oh, my God, yes. And a cigarette has been arrested and charged with conspiracy to murder. The police dog squad has been called in as they continue to search for the rest of the pack. Look, Stroker, I don't like this. I mean, if you're going to have these lovely German shepherds chasing around after cigarettes, they're roaming everywhere around the place, by themselves, causing people lung cancer, dogs are going to get addicted to cigarettes.
Depends on what sort of cigarettes, though.
What sort of cigarettes would they be? Well, if all cigarettes are bad for you, Stroker, you know that.
Green ones?
Green ones.
Perhaps?
I don't know about green ones, but maybe happy ones. But all I know is this, Stroker. Dogs should not be introduced to cigarettes. The last thing you need is a nicotine-crazed shepherd on my watch at home trying to guard me. Be raiding my liquor cabinet next.
Speaking of green...
Yes.
A 32-year-old woman was caught in Queen Street Mall with almost 1 kilogram of cocaine stuffed down her bra. Arresting officers said it was a very large bust.
What? You know what, if I was ever going to have cocaine, Stroker, not that I think you should have cocaine, you should be very careful of that very bad drug. I would like to have it out of a bust. Straight out of a bust. I mean, you get double pleasure, would you? Have a large bust stuffed with cocaine. I think we're onto something, Stroker. We could have like an old mongrel bust enhancement cocaine device or something we could put in there. You've gone quiet, have you?
I was just thinking I would prefer it out of a straw.
Would you? Right. It's my turn now. Kids, don't touch drugs. Don't you dare touch drugs. A recent study has found that women have a higher IQ than men. This has got to be nonsense, who wrote this. A spokesperson for men said, I can agree with that. When I go to the gents at the local pub, I queue. But when I look at the line into the ladies, it's always longer. What does that mean?
Well, he has got a point.
He's got a point. He's got a small brain, more than I can say. Anyway, keep going, Stroker. I'm sorry.
A vet from Ashgrove carried a fully grown horse for almost 2 kilometres. The vet did everything he could, but in the end, the animal had to be put down.
It's very sad, isn't it? Very sad. And in late night breaking news, Union heavyweight Bill Ludwig has reportedly lost 7 kilos. Now, good news, Stroker, we've got a weather girl. Let's cross street to weather. Hello, Princess Mem.
And now to the weather for this weekend. If you're thinking of going away, then don't bother. That's right, apocalyptic weather conditions are expected, with volcanoes continuing until Thursday, by which point fire and brimstone should have settled in. God have mercy. Yes, and on Friday, all the world's volcanoes will erupt at once, at which point meteorites will slam into the oceans, creating giant tsunamis. So if you're thinking of going to the beach, then don't bother, because the beach will come to you. And for all your up-to-the-minute weather reports, just look out the window.
Pretty nice weather. She's always fantastic, isn't she?
I absolutely love that sort of weather.
Yes. Well, I tell you what, I prefer to believe Princess Mem than those idiots in the climate change department bring out a book predicting the weather. The last person to predict the weather was Father Noah. Look where they got him, trying to predict the weather. You've got to be out of your mind. Well, I think, Stroker, that's almost closing the session. And with that in mind, we'll end the session right here.
Oh, very nice. What have we here?
A lovely combination of veggies and old mongrel sauce. And with a dash of down-earth mineral water.
It just looks like you've just got a handful of lettuce and thrown it on a plate and covered it in sauce.
Not at all. Not at all. Look at the colour. Look at the way it's presented, the texture.
Well, I suppose we'll have a little taste. It's got a interesting aroma. It's got unusual sort of decoration. We'll just have a little